The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Whoever you think I am, you got the wrong guy.
But I am not whatever it is you think I am.
You were always the wrong guy.
What I have for everyone to show today is something just truly freaking immaculate. Something that I didn't honestly expect to be able to review on the channel. I had the chance to pre-order this piece. I didn't get on that. It waitlisted real fast, and now it's been like winning the lottery getting this piece right now. Right now, as recording this video, there is some still on Specfiction's website and also on Statue Brothers as well for people that are looking for this piece. This is the Prestige Premier Edition. The bonus that does come with the different claw swap outs and the first appearance head, as we are seeing right here, as you guys did see in the beginning of the video. This is a beautiful piece, guys, and what makes this truly freaking immaculate and just blows out of the water compared to a lot of other statues of Wolverine, not only being 1/3 scale, is the amount of switch outs for this. I mean, you have real... Don't know if that caught on camera there and heard that, but these are real metal claws here. Very freaking beautiful. Like, these are super thick, very well done. The detailing in these arms are just immaculate. I mean, look at that detailing here. And another thing I'd like to mention real quick here, for people who are wondering, Legendary Beast Studios has improved so well on their paint applications for skin here. And we will be doing a separate video talking about that, specifically more on the skin tone. They have gotten really well at being able to capture that a lot more realistic tone of skin, comparing more to pieces such as like Thor or Magneto, for example. But yeah, this piece is just wild on so many directions. There's so much texture, there's so much life, there's so much meaning with this. I mean, even the base, like, we will break this down and look more at it here, but this is just something to honestly remember. This piece right here is one of those that I would consider, honestly, and I'm gonna say it now, to be Statue of the Year. What? No, yes. I really do believe that this has a contender to be Statue of the Year. Not only that, is just due to the sheer amount of switch outs that this piece has and how much it brings to life of what Wolverine is as a character and how much this brought Wolverine to life. But without further doubt, let's break this on down and I'll show you the Legendary Beast Studios 1/3 scale Wolverine. Well, first off, let's start off with the bonus. And I hope I'm not breaking this wrong. If people break me wrong in the comments if I did, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, this is the pre-order bonus. You get the pre-order bonus with that head there, and then you get the 2 battle-charged ready arms here. Real metal claws. I mean, these are freaking insane. The best part about this Legendary Beast Studios Wolverine piece, the way that they built the arms, is it doesn't just key in. You kind of got to fit its way in there. It's got its own little protection to keep it from you damaging the keys too much there. But look at how beautifully massive that looks right there. And that's not it. That's not it, everyone. You got a lot more switch outs than that. If you want to get a little more crazy here, you got a couple different arm swap outs for the left and right here. So the other left hand switch outs you are going to get for the metal claw variant is going to be kind of more of a different bent arm here. Going to give you a little bit more of a different angle. Kind of looking more like that. Looking crazy here. And if we want to see one of the different heads with that as well, looking at something like this, you can go a little crazier like this. You can go even crazier like this. And that's the best part about this piece, is Legendary Beast did not cheap out on you. They gave you so many switch outs. Bit of the same poses here, just switched out to the different arms here. Get that all keyed in here all nice. Like so. Very strong magnets like so. Always with Legendary Beast Studios. And what makes this even cooler, if you kind of want to have more of that extended claw switch out here, very long, and careful with these are very sharp, and like I said, these are metal, so be careful. So you can kind of go more for that more back posed look of Wolverine there, looking kind of freaking badass, I would say. Pretty cool, right? All right. Ooh, super strong magnets. Okay, so enough with that look here. We're kind of here to show everyone kind of why this Wolverine statue kind of, in my opinion, beats everyone on the market. One, it's 1/3 scale. Two, they did the Wolverine piece that I am most excited about here. This right here. Wolverine's full feral form. Be putting some screenshots here on the camera to kind of show where this first came from in the comics. I'm a huge comic collector and reader as well. So seeing something like this kind of made me want this piece right away. Look at that form. And as you guys saw in the close-ups, you do have the saliva piece here. Get a little close-up there. And we will be breaking this down in a little bit more in more detail later in the video. As you guys can see, there is a different shade on the skin here. But look at that. The beautiful hair sculpt here. The way the bandana just cuts in the back. And I love that this is a separate piece here, so you don't have to worry about breakage as much. But that is just a mean piece here. The detailing in the eyes. Insane. Freaking insane. And look at the expressions on the mouth here. LBS killed it. Looking at that, just a little bit more detail. Looking killer. Let me bring you these claws to show you more up close. Get a little closer detail here. Look at those bone claws, guys. More of the detailing in the glove, in the hands. You get to see more of his hands popping out. Grady did a very good video of this, the Wolverine statue here, and gave really good detailing on this for people who have not seen that. But this is just insane. Look at that. Absolutely incredible detail from Legendary Beast Studios. The skin texture on here is perfect. The way that they were able to paint and sculpt the hair into here is wonderful. And make sure to be careful with these, as these are not they're not solid. They're a little flimsy, so just make sure to be careful. And another nice touch of detail here is right here in the thumbnail, is how well done that is. Get a little closer look at it. Look at that. How well done is that? How nasty it looks. The little chips in it. Like a little split down the middle, acting like it's about just this more worn down and more knowing that he hasn't taken care of himself right here. Very well done. You thought that was the end of the Savage Full Feral Wolverine. No, they gave you a full unmasked portrait here, and same with the other one as well. You do have the saliva up in there as well, and the beautiful gum details. And we'll get some better close-up pictures and video of these teeth here, because my camera is not capturing it. It's a little too bright with the light here for a second to get that detail there. But the sculpt on this hair is just insane. A lot of weight into these heads as well. They feel very solid in your hands. They don't feel like they're going to chip or break at all. But the detail in this is just, it's something else, guys. Like, this is a piece that you, like, once you see it in person, it's one of those type of pieces. And there you guys go, looking at that portrait of Wolverine on there. And I love the detailing that they got inside of the suit here, kind of the shadowing they have inside of the musculature area. Very well done. Beautiful, insanely done piece. You're not going to see anyone in the market right now do this for Wolverine. This is crazy. So let's fully look at all the switch outs that you get for this. Like I said, there are 7 heads in total you get for this statue. So you get this Pharaoh portrait, and then the other Pharaoh portrait that we did see with the more bandana look. And then you do get this beautiful Logan sculpted piece right here. Very well done. And this right here, in my opinion, shows that Legendary Beast Studios has been improving, has been listening to collectors and fans of all types, just knowing that they're not afraid to improve on and show that they can be better as a company. And they show that every year with every new release. And I believe that this statue right here shows, with the skin texture, with the teeth, with the eyes, the sculpture of the hair, the paint detailing, like there is almost literally to no imperfections with this piece, at least with this face sculpt right here. This is a work of art and something Legendary Beast Studios needs to be very proud of, and I'm glad to have this in hands. This is beautiful. Like, look at that, guys. A great upgrade. Like, they're getting very close with certain other companies when it comes to detailing. This is great. And what I love about this portrait here is how aggressive it is, how mean. Like, not a lot of people want to display a Wolverine piece without his mask, but this right here is a huge exception for that. Another one that is growing on me, actually, the more I stare at it. This one, I will post photos as we talk about this later on the close-up here. This one is a little different than photos that we saw for the production pieces, but more I look at it, it just fits with the statue so much, and it's another one that it's just, with 7 heads, you can't complain with something like this. I mean, this is a solid 7 out of 10. I am very impressed with this. I love the fangs coming out a little bit. The tongue detailing is incredible. The uvula back there, like, great. Another one of the beautiful heads we get here, guys. I mean, look at the detailing on this. Freaking incredible. The butt chin, the little shadow coming in from his beard. Let me turn down the lights a little bit here. There we guys go. I turned down the lights just a little here to help you guys see kind of more of that detail here. I mean, look at that gloss on the teeth. How well done that is. I mean, there's even damage inside of the gums in here. That's how far well detailed they paid attention to Wolverine. I mean, he is not someone that really kind of takes care of himself. So seeing something like this is very well done. I mean, look at the mask detail in here. The cracking in the mask. Oh, the bluish black tones on this, and then the more darker gray shadowing up in the mask here. It's almost like a black. Very well done, and it's not too deep to where it's too much to where it's overtaking the yellow, but it's perfect. And also the detail right here. See if we can get a good close-up on that. Yeah, look at that. Very well done. Get a little look at that portrait right there. And then they kind of give you the same detailing portrait here, right here with the closed mouth portrait. Very well done. Look at that. Insane. And that's really kind of it with the heads, guys. I mean, there is so much to this that you can display this in so many different ways, and I'll have swords posted on my on this YouTube channel here and on my Instagram and other social medias here, showing the craziness of this piece, of how many types of switch outs you can do. I mean, you could literally switch out the heads every day of the week and it'd still be a different statue every time. And that's what I love about this, is the difference of this that you can do. With further ado, let's break down that base real quick, show you some details in it that I'm very proud of, that I really like, and then we'll give you my final thoughts of this. And really ask myself and tell you guys, actually, was it worth the price? That's the big question here. Was it worth the big price tag that this Wolverine piece is? So let's get to it. Alrighty, everybody, the base for Wolverine here. I mean, there is so much to go on about this. There's a lot of Easter eggs here because this is the Savage Land base for Wolverine, at least what it's inspired by. There's a lot of Easter eggs to it that are kind of cool, that kind of hint at it, like the dinosaur T-Rex skeleton right here, which this piece right here is an extra piece. This and this is an extra piece here. So be careful when unboxing this statue because these pieces are very hidden in here. Took me quite a while to find, but eventually we did find them. But yeah, right to it. People complain right away about this here as the fake foliage here, kind of making it look like a fish tank. I'm going to say right away, it don't look bad. It looks great. Like, it's not perfect by any means. Like, you can see some imperfections in it to where I can see why people would say that. But honestly, in my opinion, it's not bad. It's not the main part of the base. It's an accessory piece to kind of fit with it, and it does exactly that. And I think it does well with the accessories, and I think it complements this base very well. And I hope they keep this design with the saber tooth that is so hopefully coming out soon, so I can pair this with it and replace that guy over there, maybe, depending. So we'll see. But yeah, so going more deeper into this, first thing off the touch that I'm glad to finally have in the collection is a water detail base here. My phone isn't really capturing how glossy that is, so I'll post a picture here on screen for you guys to see there. But yeah, this is a very well done piece, and you kind of can see some other pieces of the base there, some nice touches. Let me change my light here because this is showing a lot of red. Alrighty, much better. Sorry about that, guys. Another big piece that we were going to talk about next was this dinosaur T-Rex base right here. Looking really well done. I like the glossy effect that is on the T-Rex bones, kind of just making it look like it's just a little bit more wet here, just due to the area where this is at. Looking at some more of the bone here coming along to the side. Very well done. Another thing I want to put to attention is how well done Legendary Beast Studios did on the texturing of this rock. Very well done, making it look like it is pretty close to an actual rock, getting close to, honestly, in my opinion, Prime 1 rocks. It's pretty well done. But I mean Prime 1, I mean like Huntress time frame, like when you're looking at this over here. Like, I think it's getting pretty close to that type of texture and detailing. Very well done. It's a good compliment. Looking at some of the back parts of the base here, some things I really love are these little dinosaur eggs right here. What a cool attention to detail. Get some more puddle effects down here, some more of the rock just spill. Very well done. But look at that, dinosaur eggs. Alrighty, to the main part of the show here. Let's talk about Wolverine's body before we go up top. I think the paint texturing on the suit and just the way that it was, what's the right word I'm thinking of? Executed. I think that the way this Wolverine statue was executed after the years and years of people waiting for this piece to fully come out after a lot of teases that Legendary Beast Studios gave for this. I mean, what an immaculate piece to finally have in hands. And what I mean by that is look at the texturing that they were able to do. There's like 3 or 4 different textures in here. So if we're looking right here on the boots, there is the texturing for the boots. And then it comes up to this texturing more towards the pants right here. And then you got the texturing for the gloves. The texturing for up here, I mean, you got for the top of the suit, that's really well done, and it's also super, like, it's not painted, it's actually sculpted into there, which is really well done. Another thing I like as well is they kept that comic, they kept that comic look with the belt here, so I really like that attention to detail. But the blues and the blacks, the way that they, come out on the suit here is very well done, and you got some really nice line pulls for the way the suit would be tugging. As it says in the pamphlet, he is coming up a hill here. Just very well done. Some other points of detail I like as well is the tears in the suit up in here, looking like he just got out of a little bit of battle. Would have been cool to see some blood coming out of this as well in certain parts of this pieces, but I get with licensing and other things like that, that does stop you. So it's not a flaw, it's just something that would have been cool. Looking at some more of those tears on the boots here, really nice attention to detail right there with that. Another cool detail to point out is the bullet holes here and the cut marks here in the top parts of the armor of his suit. Another good attention detail is up here in the back, and the way it is the muscular sculpture goes down the back is just very well done. The muscle tearing here in the suit, very well done, and they made Wolverine caked up. Jesus. Alrighty, that was it for the up and close look at the Legendary Beast Studios Wolverine, let's slash our way up top, give you my final thoughts, and I'll see you there. Howdy everybody, welcome back on top. We are going to be talking about the craziness, the big boy, the big mean bub. This is the Legendary Beast Studios 1/3 scale Wolverine. My final thoughts, let's talk about this. First things first, like I said in the video, do I think that this holds up? 1 second here. Sorry about that, my camera kept trying to focus on the mic that was down there. Do I think that this holds up to the standards to be in one of the best, if not the best, Wolverine statue on the market when it comes to 1/3 scale? Yes, 100%. I think this statue exceeds all standards of what this was teased on Graded's channel when this first got showed for the first look. The final looks for this thing is absolutely insane. The detail is on par. It shows that Legendary Beast Studios improved on their pieces and listened to feedback for collectors as well. There is a lot to go with this piece. There's so much detail, whether you're wanting any of the portraits. There is so much to offer with whatever piece of Wolverine's history do you want. Do you want more of the feral Wolverine after Fatal Attractions? Or are you wanting more of your more traditional Logan, where he is more just in the yellow and blue suit? You get many of options with that. Like I said, 7 heads with the Premier Prestige bonus edition. And that includes the Hulk 181 first appearance head sculpt, which is absolutely insane. If you guys been watching me for, even on TikTok, if you guys started from there or from the beginning of YouTube here, one of the first statues I reviewed was the Hulk versus Wolverine maquette with the exclusive head of the first appearance of Wolverine. And that was in 1/6 scale, I want to say, maybe 1/5, because I wasn't quarter scale. I got flagged for that pretty hard back there when I made that video. Comments everywhere at the time on social media that I messed up the scaling of the size. But yeah, so seeing this and in the Hulk 181 head here in 1/3 scale, this is absolutely insane. This is like a little kid me being so happy to see something like this. Being a fan of Wolverine my entire life, waiting for my dad in certain situations to see Logan in theaters when that came out. There's a lot of history I have with this character. I know other people do too, but that's why I was so excited for this. And when Legendary Beast Studios wanted to do the feral portraits, I was just like, take my money. This was the easiest pick of a Wolverine statue, because there's a lot that are out in the market. Whether you want custom, you want XM, you want sideshow. I'm waitlisted on a couple of sideshow pieces. There are other Wolverines I was interested in, and maybe down the line we might go that way, but this, in my opinion, is the best blue and yellow suit of Wolverine. There's nothing that's going to beat it. It would be cool to see if Legendary Beast Studios down the line does a brown suit version of Wolverine and does something a little different. That'd be super fucking awesome. Or even maybe an X-Force version. Ooh, Rick Remender's run. Oh, I'd hope. That'd be so cool. But that's just, that's just nerdy me of loving comics, wanting to see other statues. But otherwise, it's amazing. I only have one gripe with this, and it's not even enough to make me hate the piece or think any more down of it. It just would have been extra cool if it would have matched the photos. But I think Legendary Beast Studios going the route of the metal claws was perfect. I think that it honestly made the bar for this piece go extra high, and especially with the blown claws too. But making those claws metal set the standards higher than other companies as well. And yes, I do know that is obviously most of the time due to licensing reasons. The further reasons why you can't have metal accessories, I just recently found that out, which was interesting. But yeah, this is one of those pieces where if you're wanting a Wolverine piece and you're sleeping on it, pick it up. It's worth the price. It's massive. There's a lot of presence with this, but again, comparing to other Legendary Beasts studio pieces, it's not overly massive. It doesn't feel like it's overtaking your collection with so much stuff. Yes, there's a lot of accessories, so that'll obviously, if you want to display those all out, it's going to take up space. But this is exactly what Graded said. It is the definitive Wolverine statue. I mean, like, this is crazy. Like, the texturing on the suits, the skin texturing with the herring on the arms of this feral piece here, the bullet holes, the scratches, the tears in the boots, all this dinosaur effect down here. Like, there's so much life, and it feels like Wolverine is right next to you. And I'm excited to see more of what they plan to do with this X-Men line, whether it's Mr. Sinister, whether it's Sabretooth, whether it's other characters, who knows? I mean, with this, I'm definitely now at this point, with Venom coming in as well, we're going full-blown Legendary Beast, guys. Like, there's going to be a huge display of Legendary Beast. Like, this whole section right here, I have planned to be Legendary Beast Studios, so we're going to go all in with it. But if don't want to go too crazy long with this, but this piece is a 10 out of 10. My only gripe with this, and I will mention it, is the portrait right here does not match the photos that were posted for this piece, as they were supposed to more mimic this portrait here with how the skin texturing is and the way this face is sculpted. This one just turned out a little bit more chubbier than what the pictures were stating, and it's not a bad thing. When you have it on the piece, you guys saw it in the video, it still looks great. But I am going to point out details. This is how this channel works. I am going to point out those details because that's how statue companies improve on themselves. And I'm not going to be someone that's going to say, oh, this is the best thing ever, and not tell you guys there are going to be some flaws in it as well. But that's one of the only flaws that I could find with this piece. I mean, there's not much really to it. So, for flaws wise, like, this is a perfect statue. Legendary Beast Studios killed it. It's a 10 out of 10. Great detail, lots of presence, and it is very, very mean. But that was my review on the Legendary Beast Studios 1/3 scale Prestige Premiere Bonus Edition. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. What is your favorite portrait on this statue? Your favorite switch outs? What would you be displaying this like? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this could be a contender? Am I crazy for thinking this? I know we're only in April, so we still got lots of time left. But yeah, this is going to be crazy. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great day, and let me know in your comments. See you later.